What do you think, sir? Well, you're on it right now, sir. I don't know game mode yet. Heck, I might do a bit more campaign. Heck, I might do the campaign. The only reason being I hadn't done it on stream. I just started one, yeah.
Funny thing is, I just got a notification from YouTube saying, "Hey, becoming insane." Yes, insanity has presumed.
Root. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Spring 1983. So war rages across the globe. Western Europe falls into the shadow of the Svak. Another word I can't pronounce. Germany deploys 400,000 Wehrmacht troops to secure their northern front and dominate Norway's population of 3 million. Norway's rugged coastlines bristle with Kriegsmarine ports and Luftwaffe airstrips. Population kept in check by the Geheimen Staatspolizei. Rights are suspended. People in fear. Voices of dissent fall silent.
War crimes he must commit.
Every life touched by occupation. But the war is not yet over.
I have a pistol that I nicknamed Hiroshima because it literally shoots a mini nuke.
What?
Yeah.
You mean, you have Fat Man, you mean?
On Fallout 4.
Yeah. I don't think anything shoots mini nukes but the Fat Man.
I have the
Fallout 4 really do be like that.
No, sir, I do not have the virus.
Fallout 4 really do be like that. It do for it, but here's the thing. If you have a pistol that shoots some mini nukes, you can commit arson very easily.
Dude, if you want to commit arson, just get some Molotovs.
Well, I mean, there's also the flamethrowers.
Yeah. Exactly. The point is, don't waste the mini nukes. I'm pretty sure there's only 8.
No, but I'm serious. I have a gun called Hiroshima that holds a total of 666 mini nukes.
Pretty sure there's only 8 mini nukes you can collect in the game.
Again, cheaper. I also have also have a shotgun that's automatic that shoots gamma waves.
I used to massacre towns with baby minigun, and the babies were explosive.
And then yet it looks like. Okay, the babies won't commit explosive suicide. They'll do it.
Angrepet lyktes ikke. De ble drept og vi fanget.
You know what? I'm dragging it.
Dem.
I'm dragging this person.
Vi vet at noen der ute. Bare fortell meg hvem det
Your slow asses up. I may not be able to run because of how my suit's wanting to go. Oh, I'm slow now.
Du har ikke vært der så lenge, har du? Vet du hva ditt anlegg gjør? lettere å produsere.
Jeg trenger
Let's go
ikke
dog me.
bry meg om slike
First, let's go
detaljer.
down.
Jeg trenger å vite om det
Down
er flere
here.
soldater der ute.
Du vet ikke, eller du vil ikke vite.
What's in here? Oh, Concord Civic Gas.
Jeg anbefaler dere å snakke med meg.
Hey, yo.
And I used slow motion and speed modifications so I could fly and commit arson with the baby minigun.
Oh, you guys cheated.
What do you mean?
This guy just said he used fly.
Vannet I dette anlegget mye mer enn spesielt for
And I is slow motion stupid. Oh yeah. Yeah. So he had the cheat room as well. Nice.
Her, I denne bygningen, fatter du?
I can't wait for Bethesda to see this.
Said no, because they allowed mods.
Nå er noen nødt til å stoppe deg.
It said I can't even say it. But they allowed mods. They were
Yes,
like,
I know
hey,
they allow mods, but
you should
those
never
aren't
go
mods. Those are basically cheats.
Yeah, mods.
Find missing resistance fighter. Well, I just saw him in the cutscene. Okay, time to go. Saw him in the cutscene, so
The fuck? Oh, those things. Don't worry, I'll deal
oh,
with it.
really? Okay, then.
There you go.
Oh, my headset wire is so tangled. One moment.
There you go, now they're both dead. Let's go.
Please untangle.
Quick save, cause I'm not gonna be playing this anymore. And
Okay, now you can get going. My knees.
knees go.
Okay, my headset is not.
Knees go snap.
fiender forut.
There we go.
What?
Who's watching Russian Badger?
Yep.
There. That don't look right. This don't look right.
Oh, I'm gonna play the crew 2. Alright, crew 2, time to get your ass shoved in PS4. You've been shoved. You just got coconut balls.
Find anything not done?
No. Well, nothing not done they could do. There was those 2 assignments that just didn't work. I wasn't here, enemy. You didn't see anything.
Hey yo, lit is lit.
Smiley isn't gonna see that, right? Good.
Hey yo, is lit.
What?
The new event in freaking the Crew 2.
Hmm.
It's lit.
Wow, so.
Stunts. It's the new event. The event is literally called Motorflix, the game. And it's just like, well, we about to do some stunts.
Really? How is this not in the combat area? No. No, you didn't see me. No.
No, you said no at the perfect time because Rolo was like, "Thanks for blinding me, fella. I would now pursue to kill every single person that you've ever loved." And she's like, "No." Hence why I said you said that at the perfect time. The game. Let's see. Monster Truck. Round 4. Fight. It's time to do stuff. Yay! 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 Alright, who's putting a fan into their mic?
So if I'm right, there should be a little entrance right over here. I just forgot there was an enemy here. I'm just gonna... Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
Whoever has a fan in their mic, please get it away from your mic.
Yay. Sneak.
No, I'm not a jet pilot. Pilot. Pilot?
No. Don't get rid of that.
Större än jag trodde.
It is what it is.
Oh, I have to open it again like that? Okay.
Oh my god! My brain is really confused right now. Oh my goodness gracious. I am easily a boss. Easily a boss at that. Alright, let's see here. Now time to do it with a motorbike. Or with a dirt bike. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. It's time to kill myself. I'm about to rob someone for their baguette. And I ain't gonna give it back. Cause it's my baguette. Oh, yuck. I'm Goofy and I'm on a dirt bike. Let's go. Dual wheel it start. Yay! Oh, I made a triple backflip. Let's go. Yay! No, I did not forget to go, but thanks for asking. No, I definitely did forget to go. Thanks for asking, anyways. No, I'm not a jet pilot. Stop asking me that.
Stealth.
Stealth.
No one see me. Cause I am Midnight Swan. You do get that reference right.
No, I don't, but
it's Russian badge. It's wait, no, that's Zanny I'm thinking of. That's Zanny I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah, I am Midnight Swan.
Anything I can take. I know I can go break that alarm box. Hey, it's not an alarm box. That's a wee woo radio.
Wee woo radio.
Sitting in the murder squad radio.
No, it's a murder squad radio.
That's what I just said. Yeah, they call it the murder squad gets sent in. It's like the Suicide Squad, but they don't kill themselves. Please don't tell me they can see me from here.
See you.
I'll just keep this in case. Haha. I broke it. Now.
Time to kill everything. I'm not a jet pilot. Stop asking that.
What do you mean? Is it?
They keep saying, "Are you a jet pilot?" And I'm like, I am not a jet pilot. I am.
Wait,
a
where does that
racer."
thing? Where does that thing point? Does that point down here? Yep. That though. That though. That point down.
That point down.
Would I be able to? No. So this is not a good way to go. Can I bait someone? Who being baited? Wait, I don't have who. Wait, who's being baited? I can't. I didn't speak that. I didn't spot them. Wait, what?
Again, who is being banged?
I said baited.
Wait, so someone's masturbating?
What?
Yes, I said I'm making dirty jokes of what you say. You said baited, and I went, wait, so someone's masturbating?
Okay, I don't want to move. I don't want to move. I legit do not know who's spotting me.
Well, someone has a nice voice in his.
Who?
I just heard someone start singing.
Can I climb up this? No? Okay.
No, you cannot. Well, hon, is it telling me I have to have that? Hold on. Is it telling me I have to specifically have that? Yes, go back. Oh, I have to have the Camaro RS specific.
No one heard that. Okay.
No one heard that. No one heard
Literally,
that.
him screaming loudly. Okay, that's it. Could you guys stop looking?
Storm X Arena. It's a brawl and surely brewing. What do I gotta do?
There we go.
Round the gates. I'm speed.
I'll not use this. One of you, come this way, please. Over there. Wait.
Again, someone has their mic.
What the?
Fan.
Did you see that?
No!
Look at the stream and see if you just saw what I saw.
No, I didn't.
You didn't see that guy basically teleport?
Oh, well, I saw that.
Like, what is that? I was literally about to do it, and then the game was just like, nope. Haha, nope.
It's like, no.
Can I lure someone in here? Hey. To open that door.
Hey.
Oh, hey, someone's actually coming. Wait, someone's actually coming to investigate me opening that door. It's like, the door opened, but no one came out.
Time to go investigate. From foot! Yes, I landed.
What was that? Don't look over here, sir. I said don't look over here.
It's like, no. I will look over there.
No. No one see. Nope.
And he's like, I see your booty.
Can I just,
No, you cannot.
Well, I did.
Well, then you're gay.
Well, no, let me jump through.
No witnesses! I killed 2 people, I see a car. You now have no car.
I'm gonna see, can I... Nice. Okay, I can. I'm gonna pull Sam Fisher and start breaking all the windows. I mean, not all the windows, the, lights. Is this real? Is this... Oh no, the game is doing it. The game's doing that. Oh no. I'm gonna start having everyone go in that one room and start, you know. No. No. No, you didn't see that. Break. Guys, I think this is. I don't think this is how that. I don't think this is how lights work.
What do you mean?
Look. I broke the light bulb, but
Oh.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. I flipped my car and now I'm drifting on 2 wheels. What the fuck? Okay, anyways.
Break. Break. I said break.
Red.
Okay, then don't. What?
Brace for impact.
Is that, what does that do to this investigating? I didn't do anything. No need to be concerned. There's definitely not a person with a silenced pistol. There's not a person with a silenced pistol walking around.
I'm a monster truck. I see a tiny bite. That is.
Wire.
Monster truck demolition derby. Yes, I want
Oh,
to go to
wait.
the barn so I can get demolition derby.
This don't look right either.
Yes, baby, we got it. I got a couple of good mods for you guys that we're gonna be doing today.
That was your first mistake, sir. Was not having anyone with you. No. That did really just stop caring. That did really just stop caring after he got shot.
I have demolition derby now. Boys. We are about to
No, nothing happened. No, everything's fine here. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
It would be better than ever. Why is it all on 10?
My knees.
Fine. Wait. It's a demolition derby. Why is it a race if it's a demolition derby?
Because why not?
No, I'm serious. It's a demolition derby. It's not supposed to be like a race.
Because the game hates you.
Well, no, technically demolition derbies can be races. It's just rare to find a demolition derby with that's basically one.
I go in here, and then my eyesight just goes down by a few hundred notches.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you can. Oh my god, you definitely can.
No, stop. Do not start going and bayonet charge. Do not go, do not bayonet charge, please.
You can break people. I am gonna commit murder against so many of these cards. Damage bonus? Oh shit, well, I'm not grabbing that. Naya is probably gonna grab that. Whoa!
Uh-oh, who heard that?
Whoa! Oh, stop hitting me!
Hello.
Come here, Sophia, I'm gonna punch you straight in your back. Come here! Bam!
Are you playing Siege?
No. There just happens to be a person named Zofia in the race. Come here, Zofia. God, the tractor's horrible.
Why is his light bulb bulletproof?
That light bulb. Because it's made of bulletproof glass. Imagine.
Do not make me send you to Brazil, sir.
I want you to send me.
Okay, then, so you want to end up like all the other people I've dealt with right now?
Because I'm just breaking people. Ow! That was my bumper!
Haha.
It also sent me flying.
Ha ha. Ha ha. That was me.
No, don't go off course, you dumb fuck.
Sir. YouTube.
I don't want to be on YouTube right now. Doing a demolition derby.
Who's screaming?
Not streaming.
I said screaming.
No one.
Well, I hear someone outside screaming. Who's getting stabbed?
That may be.
I'm in here now.
I mean, don't get me wrong, she's pretty annoying. Please. Okay, pass me. The person's not gonna pass me. I really wanted to use my damage bonus. But hey, yo. Demolition Derby be pretty lit, though. Like, legit. Not gonna lie. Yeah, boy. Wait, hold on. Do I still take damage? I do. This just made that thing 10 times.
No. Stop. Ow. I am dead. Don't get, then help me, then go, how you come in here yourself and help me not get shot. Throwing knives are silent one-shot kills. No. Silent, any silent gun? A silent sniper, please? Oh, hey, I asked and I got. That dude really not notice that that dude really didn't notice I shot his partner who was next to him. Really? Now I'm gonna... There we go. Much better. Nothing. Bye. See you. E. Stop looking. Please, present your head. Okay. I mean, let's be honest. If they don't care if someone's screaming, then they deserve what happens. Where is this person going? This person's search, the way he searches is interesting. He goes completely other way. No. You really exposed your head, sir. Am I clear? Am I in the clear? I don't think they saw me, guys. Do not think they saw me.
Good.
Okay, you weren't watching. Good. So, how are you?
Cool.
Have you been watching the stream?
No.
Good. Oh. Oh my god. I am a doofus. How far back is that gonna send me?
Up. 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 Oh my fuck.
And he didn't notice again. Who's playing Friday?
No, I'm watching Friday, man. I don't like that. I don't like that mod.
Haha, easy. No. Oh.
Oh my god, Zarv versus Zarv.
Maybe he'll lose interest? No. Where's that guy going?
It's two versus two different.
Oh, do not. Oh, please.
That person versus that person. What?
And I think that's all of them. Maybe.
Okay. Big boyfriend versus little boyfriend.
No.
What?
No, Mick, you did not see anything. And yes, I just killed a medic.
You don't see nothing. Oh my god, it's Minecraft version? Are you serious?
Haha. Noob. These
Rattle
Germans are
dude.
noob.
Yes, Rattle 6 dude.
There. What's in here? Really? I can open these crates. Aiden? I just saved myself from looking like an idiot.
Wow. Oh, shit.
I walked off the back of a tower and I was gonna fall to my death, but I was able to do command roll last minute, so I didn't die.
Oh, yeah.
Just watch the stream for better. Yeah, the stream is the best place to look for what you mean, because, well, I can't describe what I did, because, well, I pulled a stupid and I pulled a not stupid.
I am death. Ah.
I think this is a good stealth weapon. A suppressed rocket launcher.
Huh?
Just look. I think this is good, very stealthy. Very stealthy.
I'm sorry, a suppressed rocket launcher.
Yeah, look.
Does it actually say suppressed rocket launcher?
Yeah, someone's game's lying to me, then... Yeah, so come look, I'll test it. Once you're on watching.
Hold on. Okay, test it.
Okay. Who'd use it on?
I bet you it's not.
Suppressed rocket in 3. I don't see anyone to use it on. Okay. Suppressed rocket in 3, 2, 1.
It's not suppressed.
It's suppressed. That's silent. They didn't hear it. What do you mean? It's not silent, man. It's completely silent.
That is not suppressed.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
If it was suppressed, they wouldn't be looking at you, shooting at you.
It was the shot itself was silent, but the rocket wasn't. How did that?
Well, when you put it like that, Yes, but when you look at it and then you shoot it.
See, look, everyone's dead. See, look, no one sounded any alarms. No, you're not doing that. See, no alarms went off. There were no alarms.
Yeah.
Look at this dude. This dude doesn't care.
You mean the dead guy that's literally like...
No, that guy. No, that dude.
Guy?
You'll see in a moment.
What guy are we guying about?
You'll see. See, look, no alarm. See, no alarm went off. There was no alarm. See, perfect stealth. No one knew.
I'm pretty sure I heard that alarm going off.
Nah, that was just my TV.
Oh, was it now?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna commit bumper chaos now. In Demolition Derby.
It was a perfect stealth. No one even knew. Yes, it was. I didn't die.
The funds to build something else.
See? No one knew. And once again, I've done stealth perfect. Break everything. I've broken.
2, 1. Demolition Derby starts. Points bonus. Points bonus. Yes, please. Oh. Oh no.
What'd you do?
I almost killed myself. And I'm dead.
Ha ha.
Oh, wait, minus 5,000. What? I just got minus by 5,000 points.
Lol.
They're all going for me. No one likes me.
Then that means you're the best. That means you're best out of all of them.
No, I'm not even at first.
Well, if they're all going for you, then they think you will be then.
Oh no. No, I'm not. I'm in third right now.
I said that they think you will be.
And my tire, why? Why are my tires broken now? I don't need my tires to
You
be
probably
broken.
broke them.
Yeah, no, they did. They're all running at me.
Well, run them over.
I'm trying to.
I bet you I would be able to run them over all fine.
I have one tire that blew up, so now I have three tires and a rim. Yeah,
Hot
sure,
Wheels.
So, whoa.
Break all your rims. So you're doing Hot Wheels.
No.
Yes, Hot Wheels.
No, I
yes.
need my wheels.
But you do not want to do Hot Wheels?
No, I don't.
Sin.
What?
Hot Wheels is the best car ever. You can't say otherwise.
David, come here! Not you, David.
And heck, you said we're behind you on fire, so... Oh, they have a gas leak. I think you managed to cause that.
I like that. Points bonus, yes. Your points bonus. Sylvia, I will break your spine.
I will break all these lights.
Ow! Goddamn fucking idiot, Jane. Hair bonus. Need that. Give me more of hair bonus. Ow! I got repaired and then hit. That's it, motherfucker.
Hey, Light, how dare you, Light?
I can't hit anyone. Haha.
This light doesn't have a light bulb, but it's still producing light. Excuse me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm completely out of ammo now. What do I do?
I don't know.
I'll go steal some ammo from someone.
I'm in 7th place.
Hvor er det?
I cannot seem to get anything good because of all these stupid AI. Go away. Stop trying to hurt me. Hurt each other. No, my damage. Did I get it? I think I got the damage. Go.
Dead. That man dead.
I got damage.
Kom an. Hva gjør du her?
About to not be, cause oh, come on, 2nd, really? I don't want to be in 2nd. I want to be in 1st. Be in 1st, goddamn. I need to get to those people. Oh, they're right there.
curiosity, I tested this for 100 rounds and blue still never won once. Quick fun fact, there's a brief period of time between the round officially ending and when the final capture is made, where you can bend reality. In this tiny pocket of time, the game continues to function as normal, meaning that you can pick up the intel. But more importantly, you can also still cap it. So if you're blue and you're doomed to lose to red because of the tied scores, it's possible to quickly pick up their intel and cap it in the little time before the game officially ends, changing the future for blue to win instead. This is also possible on red, so you can victory lap them, I guess. As for payload race, what happens when the two cards reach the end at the same time? I tested this in 2 different ways and got 2 different answers. If it's between 2 bots, the game picks one of them to favor and grants them all of the wins. The favored bot seems to always be whichever one joined last. But we can go even further. We can set the payload cards to move on its own. Without any human intervention, the game picks blue. Only. That's it. So in summary, red always wins on CCS, but blue basically always wins payload race.
This set of technologies that we develop are ways of
Hey.
Hey. Someone said hey on my chat. What? Why did I jump up
What
here?
game is that?
Battlefield 5.
Hvorfor det? Dette er ikke vårt ansvar. Vi må komme oss ut.
Skjønner du faktisk ikke? Vi må stoppe dem fra å produsere mer tungt vann. Jeg tar meg av kontrollene her. Du må gå ut og stoppe sentralen.
Hva snakker du om?
De store metallboksene utenfor. Ikke kast bort mer tid. Gå! Vi møtes på brua.
Oh hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna Okay then, game, have an invisible wall hit me, okay.
Hey man, sweet car. Is that the Model S? Yeah. What do you do for a living? I'm an inbound closer. What's an inbound closer? Oh man, it's simple really. See, if you're anything like me 2 years ago, then you're probably fed up with your 9 to 5 because your work feels meaningless and you can't imagine punching the same clock day after day for the next 45 years. So in the back of your head, you're constantly thinking, man, there's gotta be a way out. But then one day, you're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram and you see an ad that's all about writing your own ticket with dropshipping, affiliate marketing, or starting an agency, or whatever the hot new promise is. So you sign up and watch the webinar, and 2 hours in, you're thinking, man, this sounds like it'll take a lot of work, stress, and time. You've got to build a business, make websites,
You can't give me flamethrower, man.
products, do all this stuff. And you know it'll probably take months before it even starts to pay off.
But he was using a rocket.
And when
Oh no! Stop.
Something wrong with you. I promise there's not. It's not your fault that you have to find your ticket out because all of those business models take forever to get moving. And you don't want to spend the next year struggling to build a business. If you're anything like me, then you just want to replace your 9 to 5 ASAP. So you can earn a solid living on your own terms. Or that's how I felt anyway. So today, I want to show you something different. I'm not going to ask you to watch a 2-hour...
Whatever
You're already making me watch 2-hour ads, so shut up.
will cause the grenade to explode.
Wait, it's making you?
If you miss,
No, it was a 2-hour ad. It's like, I'm not gonna make you watch 2-hour, 7-hour. Yes, you are.
in contrast,
It's just a YouTube ad.
patiently waiting
Uh-oh.
right click before exploding. But is that really true? This is the shotgun and the scatter gun. It's fair to say that these two weapons are basically the same thing, right? They look different, but from a technical standpoint, they both do the same thing, shoot a bunch of bullets at you. So it makes sense.
No, sir, I'm not gonna stop adding people.
Written for the shotgun, for the scatter gun, and save yourself the trouble of redoing something you've already done. Along the same line of thought, sticky bombs are just another pipe bomb, but with a few exceptions. So within TF2's code, it's much smarter to just redefine a few differences in behavior between the sticky bomb and the pipe bomb. Instead of exploding on contact, the stickies rebounds off players. It sticks to surfaces instead of bouncing off them. But when it comes to making the sticky live forever, there's a slight roadblock. The default pipe bomb code expects to be given a number for how many seconds later it should self-detonate, and don't explode isn't a number. While we could rewrite this part of the code to be better, why not just save ourselves a bunch of work and make the self-detonation timer incredibly long, causing the sticky to effectively last forever? So that's what they did. Technically, sticky bombs don't last forever. Instead, they explode in 340-282-346-638-52886 with 22 zeros after that, seconds, which is this amount of years. If you had a computer, a copy of TF2, and placed a sticky the instant the Big Bang happened, we'd still be waiting. The universe is estimated to be 13.8 billion years old, which is still 21 digits off the sticky timer. To finally see the sticky go off, we'd have to wait another 10 nonillion years, which would bring us into the extremely appropriately named degenerate era of the universe, which is estimated to start 1 quintillion years after the Big Bang and last up until 1 duodecillion after the Big Bang. As you watch the sticky explode, all the stars in the universe around you are also dying out, fizzling out of energy. How poetic. But of course, it's never that easy. Even if we make the insane assumption that your multi-non-million-year-old computer will physically survive for that long, that's not your only problem. You need to deal with integer overflow, a situation where your computer doesn't have enough space to represent numbers above a certain size. Assuming the source engine uses 64 bits, this means that the largest possible number that can be represented is this really big number, but still quite a bit smaller than the sticky's detonation time. As the timer keeping track of when the sticky should detonate ticks to the maximum number, the next tick resets the timer back to 0 since it can't go any higher, causing the timer to never reach the detonation time, looping forever. As a result, to finally see the sticky detonate with your own eyes, you'd also need to recompile both Windows and the source engine to support handling such a big number. Usually, I don't mind waiting out a few nonillion years, but for the impatient ones, we can also just change the sticky's timer and the TF2 source code to something a lot shorter too. So here's a preview into what society would look like a few nonillion years from now. Wow. Of note, it doesn't make the beeping noise that happens when you right click as well.
Kom igen.
several years until the next big release.
What does this person want?
I have a bunch of extra notebooks that I haven't used yet, but there's a chance I'll use it in the future, so I might as well keep them around. Similarly, when the TF2 team was testing new weapons, even though they never made it to release, parts of the code for these weapons are still scattered about, so here are all the things I could find. First, scrapped engineer buildings. There are 3 unused engineer buildings, which could have been tested during the development of the Gunslinger, as they are all essentially miniaturized and more aggressive versions of the default buildings, in line with the mini sentry. Unused building 1 is the mini dispenser, which is quite literally just a dispenser but smaller. It costs 70 metal to build, it has a max health of 100, it can't be upgraded, and it can only hold 200 metal. For comparison, the default dispenser costs 100 metal to build, has 150 HP, and 400 metal capacity. Otherwise, the mini dispenser is functionally identical to a level 1 dispenser, heal rate of 10, and ammo replenishment rate of 0.2. Building 2 is the catapult, which replaces the teleporter. The name explains it all. You step on it and it flings you through the air. As it is in the code, the catapult uses the teleporter's model, and whoever walks over it gets air blasted forward in the direction they're looking at 1,000 hammer units per second, with 60% of that also being applied as an upward force. The catapult has a 0.1 second cooldown between activations, and each activation flings everyone currently standing on it, in contrast to how the teleporter only works with 1 at a time. That is, however, only what an older version of the catapult would have done, according to code that is now deactivated. The current iteration contrasts to how the teleporter only works with 1 at a time. That is, however, only what an older version of the catapult would have done, according to code that is now deactivated. The current iteration of the catapult, as written in the code, instead simply gives you a 5-second speed boost upon passing over it. It has 150 health, but it is unclear if you could build 1 or 2 catapults, and it doesn't appear to be upgradable. This neatly leads us to the 3rd unused engineer building, the speed pad. Apparently an evolution of the catapult, the speed pad would grant you a speed boost when you walk over it. While the 2nd version of the catapult gave you a 5-second speed boost, the speed pad gives you a conditional speed boost for 4 seconds. Conditional in that if you get hit or shoot your gun during the 4 seconds, the speed boost will end early. It costs 100 metal instead of the usual 200 to upgrade, and each upgrade increases the speed boost duration for another second, so a level 2 speed pad would grant 5 seconds of speed, and a level 3, 6 seconds. Once someone has been granted a speed boost, it's the usual 200 to upgrade, and each upgrade increases the speed boost duration for another second, so a level 2 speed pad would grant 5 seconds of speed, and at level 3, 6 seconds. Once someone has been granted a speed boost, it deactivates and recharges for 1.6 seconds before another person can get a boost. If upgraded, a level 2 recharges for 1.3 seconds, and only a second for level 3. The cost of the speed pad is unclear, since it is simply defined as 25 less relative to the standard cost of the teleporter. Depending on when this code was written, the intention could have been for it to cost either 100 or 25. And now, unused weapons. First, the soldier's mortar launcher. It's a stock rocket launcher, except when you right-click, all the rockets that are currently active get redirected to the point you were looking at when you right-clicked. There's also a development console command called TF Mortar Allow Full Tracking that enables whether to, quote, allow full tracking / infinite redirects from mortar launcher. It seems likely to be a command for debugging purposes, but if infinite redirects were allowed, you could theoretically infinitely redirect the rockets in a circle, then slowly add more and more rockets to create a literal nuke. However, any of the weapon's possible attributes, such as clip size or explosion damage, is unknown. For the medic, this is what appears to be an older version of the Crusader's crossbow. Its primary fire is a normal crossbow shot. Nothing happens if you hit a friendly, and damage is dealt to an enemy, calculated in exactly the same way as today's Crusader's crossbow. But if you right-click, a special bolt is fired, and upon a successful hit, an effect is applied depending on whether you hit a friendly or enemy. Upon hitting an enemy with your bolt, Mag Milk is applied right before calculating how much damage should be applied, healing the medic. The Mag Milk also lingers and scales according to how much damage is done. If the bolt dealt 25 damage, the milk effect persists for 6 seconds, and 10 seconds for 75 damage. Damage is still calculated by scaling it up as distance increases. If you hit a friendly player, it briefly grants the target all 3 resistances simultaneously and heals them. The temporary resistances given are the same type of basic damage reduction that you get while being healed by the vaccinator, and they last for a maximum of 3 seconds and minimum of 1 second. However, firing the special bolt has a price. After firing it, a cooldown of unknown duration is put into effect, locking the weapon with firing with either left or right click. For a sniper, there are 2 scrapped concepts, one of which is a sniper rifle that would somehow allow you to see enemy outlines. Nothing else is known, and the existence of this weapon is only revealed through this comment in CTF player, which is a massive file that takes care of the interactions that involve you as a player. The comment states that progress on the sniper rifle was halted because it conflicts with how the game handles scoring outlines, so they would need to resolve that issue before more work could be done. The comment was, quote, this code was added for a new sniper rifle that was being looked at, but it breaks glows for existing players by always turning off the glow if the weapon doesn't think it needs to be on. This needs to be fixed before we can use it. Some mods use the glows, and the Source TV clients see player glows when they're watching a match. The second scrapped sniper weapon is a revolver. Instead of bullets, it fires a projectile at 3,000 hammer units per second, which is the same speed as the Sandman baseball in Cleaver, for example. If hip-fired, it does 40 damage. Zooming in without charging deals 50 damage, and a full charge would do 75 damage. At full charge, the next shot can also be fired faster at just 0.3 seconds later. This is comparable to the Force of Nature, that fires 50% faster than the Scattergun's 0.625 second attack interval time. Finally, the Spy has quite a few scrapped weapons. First, the DNA gun. It fires a projectile that travels at 2,000 hammer units per second, comparable to the flare gun's flare of the same speed. Upon hitting an enemy, they are crippled to half speed for 1.5 seconds, marked with a particle over their head until they die, and you are granted a 3-second 100% weapon deploy speed bonus. As long as your target is still being marked with your DNA gun, a successful backstab instantly switches you to their class. You are not disguising as them, like the Your Eternal Reward. You switch class on the spot to the target's class. If your target has any special reserves, such as Uber Charge, any buildup of rage, or heads collected, they are also given to you. After the switch is complete, teleporter sparks are attached to you for the same duration as normal teleporter sparks. Honestly, quite a cerebral approach to resolving the issue with Spy's balance, once and for all. Just switch to another class.
Advantage 2. Kills fleas through contact all month long. Advantage 2.
Next, the Dynamite Zapper. Our understanding of this weapon is incomplete, since we can only see how it functions. Any of its attributes, such as a health penalty or no random crits, are unknown. From the code, it's literally the default zapper, but at the end, it produces a 200 hammer unit sized explosion that deals 1.5 times the max health of the building it's zapping. For comparison, rockets have a 146 hammer unit explosion. Another unused spy weapon is the decoy. It's unclear which weapon slot it's meant to be in, but upon left-clicking, it spawns a copy of you in your current location, looking in the same direction that will keep walking forward. The decoys are essentially reskinned Halloween skeletons, so it collides into enemy players and walls as normal, but they can't be knocked back by explosions or air blasts in any way. Decoys last for 5 seconds, and they can be summoned every 5 seconds. Interestingly, within the code that defines how decoys should act, the code is dated January 2011, which would be 4 months before the Hatless update and a month after Australian Christmas. The fourth spy weapon is some sort of tool that allows you to build traps, as evidenced by code written in TF HUD menu spy build, which specifies how the spy's build menu should work. 4 traps were being tested. These were called the Spy Trap, Pulse Magnet, Reprogrammer, and Repulsor, all of which used the teleporter model for prototyping. The Spy Trap, when placed, grants any teammate who comes into contact with it 2 seconds of cloak. 10 seconds after the trap is created, it self-destructs. The Pulse Magnet attempts to pull enemy players within a 700 hammer unit radius into its center every 0.2 seconds. Those under its effects will also experience 0.85 seconds of half speed. It self-destructs after 5 seconds. The Reprogrammer trap was clearly meant for MVM. When placed, it lasts for 20 seconds, and any bots that touch it get switched to the opposite team. It also checks if the bot is considered a boss, and if it is, the effect doesn't get applied. The trap has no effect on human players. Given that this trap is expressly for MVM, it's possible that the other spy traps were as well. It is unknown what the repulsor does, as the only reference to it is found within the HUD building menu code. The exact means to build a trap is also unclear, and nowhere in the code are any mentions of the cost. Finally, the last spy weapon is Phase Cloaking Watch. This was some sort of invisibility watch that allowed you to walk through enemies when cloaked, and if you uncloak while inside someone, they would get instantly killed. However, this is the only bit of information available. It is unknown how long the cloak lasts, and to what degree the player has control over cloaking and uncloaking. And that's every unused weapon that could be found in the code leak.
My life as a software developer is incredibly hard, and I've never written a single line of code ever.
It's cold brew o'clock at Wendy's, and for just $1, you can get Frosty Creamer in your cold brew. So say hasta la vista, Marie.
This is why I must commend Valve for taking action and doing what must be done. On Gully Wash, if you try and fire the Bison on this ramp, the projectile gets instantly deleted. The Bison definitely needs more nerfs, but why is this happening? Here are 2 beach balls. If I shoot one of them into the other, how does the game know the 2 balls have collided? One solution is to constantly simulate the physics of the 2 balls upon each other. But physics simulations are resource intensive, so you would only want to run them when absolutely necessary. Things would also get extremely bad with more balls. So instead, the game uses bounding boxes, a simple box drawn around objects, to approximately determine when to care about it. Before any physics are simulated, the game first uses the more efficient bounding boxes to check if the 2 balls are touching. If they're not, do nothing. If the 2 bounding boxes are intersecting, then we start simulating physics. This method of handling collisions extends to basically everything, so anything that needs to interact with other objects is given a bounding box, such as players and most objects on a map. In addition, projectiles also make use of this system. Rockets have 2 functions that handle collision, that are activated whenever the physics system sees that the projectile has intersected another bounding box. one that handles collisions while flying through the air, and one that takes care of what happens when the projectile touches something. The mid-air collision checker seems to be a relic from older code, since it essentially does nothing. All it does is check if the projectile has hit the ground. Presumably, this bit of useless code is kept to prevent older parts of the physics engine from breaking. And for the touch function, it looks at what the rocket has touched, and makes a decision on what the rocket should do. For example, if we hit water, don't explode. If we hit the skybox, simply delete the rocket. And if we hit a wall, explode. For the Bison, its mid-air collision checker is different. Anytime the mid-air collision checker is activated, it deletes the Bison projectile. This means that every time the physics system thinks the Bison projectile might need to fizzle out, such as every time it passes through something's bounding box, it agrees and immediately deletes itself. While rockets would double-check if it really should explode by verifying the thing it has collided with, the Bison would accept any suspicious raise. This isn't actually an issue in most cases, since the bounding boxes are generated as the smallest possible box to encapsulate its contents, so trusting the physics system is usually fine. But of course, emphasis on usually. In theory, if there ever happens to be a situation where the bounding box of something is dramatically mismatched with its real physical self, the Bison would look kinda silly. Maybe if an object on the map has a much larger bounding box than it should. These wooden beams and the detailing underneath the platform are all individually quite small, but they've been grouped together so the game considers them as one object, creating this seemingly excessive bounding box. The last component to this shitstorm is that these objects are also set as a solid. If the objects weren't set as a solid, the Bison would work fine. The planks here are also grouped together as one object in the same way, creating this big bounding box, but they're non-solid, so the Bison continues to function properly. For reference, there's normally absolutely nothing wrong with grouping objects. It's purely done for the sake of organization while mapping. Likewise, there's also nothing wrong with setting objects to be solid. That's how the game knows what you can and cannot map through. But I must say, it's truly of this series. They identified that red players are much better than Bison. So on the red side, this bounding box is actually even larger and goes all the way out to the rock. This appears to be a really stupid mistake to make, but to their credit, if it weren't for the broken mid-air collision checker, the Bison would work fine. At close range, presumably because the mid-air collision checker hasn't kicked in yet, the Bison actually works as it should. There also seems to be a bigger issue beneath the surface. In the bit of code they wrote to redefine the Bison's mid-air collision checker to simply delete itself, they left a comment stating, "Remove by default. Fixes this entity living forever on things like doors." So it seems there were some other spaghetti monsters in the code that we're trying to avoid, and this was the best they could do. This issue affects the Bison, Thompson, Dragon's Fury, and Rat Assassin whenever there is a solid Funk-Lawed object. Outside of Gully Wash, I found some humorous spots where it's an issue on Barn Blitz. At this point, I was supposed to end the video, but of the 4 affected weapons, one is not quite like the others.
What? Not dying of boredom.